Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking the Haydens, and I'm Car Boot Chris.
Why have you got the laptop facing you?
So that I can read it better, because you're always saying that I can't. Oh, it looks like I need glasses.
Yeah, but you can't have it.
You've interrupted the intro. I'll move it round a bit.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome back to Cooking the Haydens, and I'm Car Boot Chris, and this is Bargain Belle, who's a bit sleepy tonight, so you'll have to excuse her if she starts yawning. She's already been going, oh, I'm getting tired. Yeah. Already.
I was literally on the bed about 10 minutes ago, snoozing.
Yeah. So welcome back to the channel. It's our Monday night show, Reseller World, 8 p.m. every Monday. This week should have been Q&A week, but thinking about it, you all just ask questions whenever you want anyway, so it doesn't really matter that it's Q&A or not, does it? So we thought, because it seems to be really popular when we have guests on, so we thought we would probably I hate that phrase, going forward. In the future, we might well do 2 shows a month, which is a free-for-all. Then we'll have the Serious Reselling Content Week and the end of the show
raffle
show.
No, the free-for-alls have been...
They've been good,
they're good fun, and they're a good platform to get our newbies sort of on. It was good last week that we had people that we hadn't seen.
Yeah, it was great getting some new people on. So have a think in the chat if you fancy coming on, feel free. But we're going to do a few little things first, and then we'll get on with the free-for-all evening.
The lights are bright.
Bright? No, it's because you've been asleep.
Oh, no.
So yeah, I hope you're all doing okay and that your sales are not too bad. I had a bit of a bad week towards the end of last week, as you might have seen from the video. But the weekend's been all right. The weekend's picked up a fair bit.
I've been doing listing over the weekend, and it's so annoying because it's just been ping, ping, ping. I know I shouldn't say annoying because it's good that we're getting sales, but when you're trying to list and it's constantly like pinging up.
I wouldn't say constant. So that makes it sounds like I've sold a lot more.
Felt like it was constant.
Anyway, let's crack on. Let's see who's in the chat. We're probably way behind now because we've rabbited on for ages. But Steve Jackson's in. We've got Tori, we've got Leanne, we've got Damien. Hi, Damien. Damien's as usual. This is his cooking time, so we mustn't interrupt that. Catan's in. We've got Dave Repairs is here. Let's see who else we've got. We've got Carl Phillips, the Dave. Evening, Chris. And the chat and Belle. So who's brave enough to go on tonight?
From what I
Tori's
can
got
see,
the
not
kit, but
Tori.
she won't come on. She's bought all the setup, but she won't come on.
She'll do it eventually.
One day she will. One
She's
day she'll
building
get
herself
pissed
up.
enough to come on. James is in. Hi, James Tonks. Queen of Conquest, which is Elaine. Hi, Queen of Conquest. Jason's here. We've got Jackie in. Hi, Jackie.
Is Jackie a newbie?
Possibly. If you knew Jackie, say
She
hello
seems
again.
to know she's added a lot of
she's
people
added
in,
lots of
so
people.
I'm
She's
wondering.
not new.
Yeah.
Maybe she's a change of name. Like everyone's changing it. Stu Mandry's in.
Rattler One.
Rattler One, possibly a new watcher. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, Jackie is me, Catan. Now I am confused.
Okay.
Is this what is Jackie Catan's like pseudonym for an evening? Lana's in. Hi, Lana. Hope the reselling full time is going well or reasonably well, and you're doing lots of work. Trotters is in. That's Jimmy.
Jackie is the other half. I was logged on the laptop as her. All
Fair
sorted
enough.
now.
Goat Jazz Gary.
Confuse us.
We've got the Bounty Hunter. Oh, I'm nearly at the bottom. This has been a lot. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Forget it.
Have you jumped? We've got Cyril and Tonks, we've got Green Bear Peaks, we've got Chris Ood. Why do you always jump when I have to say that name and I don't know if I'm saying it right? We've got Left-Handed Hummingbird. We have Aaron Tibbetton. Night's Life is here. Rebecca Turner. Hope the flowers are still alive. The flowers are very much alive. They're very beautiful.
Bloody bargain, them flowers. £2.50.
We've got Bailey in. We've got Bad Wolf in. Hello, Bad Wolf. Don't recognise that one. We have Kevin Hawthorne. Good evening. I'm from Florida.
Oh, nice.
Hello from across the pond.
I think Kevin sent me an email actually, saying that he was watching the show and he enjoyed it. So welcome anyway. Welcome. We love Florida.
Feel free to come join us today.
I want to go back. Now I want to go back.
John at Wylam is with us. Tea Cakes is with us. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
We're not.
We're getting there. We are, because these are all people we've said hello to. Mr. Sprout is here.
Oh, Sprouties.
It always makes me feel like Christmas. JR Reselling is here. And we're at the bottom. Woohoo!
Get in there.
Bad Wolf says, I've been in once before. Laney brought me here. I know lots of names in the chat. Well, hello. Thank you for coming back and joining us again.
Welcome. Susan, Bad Wolf.
Oh, I'm Susan, by the way. Hello, Susan.
Susan as well.
And Sue's just dropped in.
Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. And we'll have a bit of fun. We'll have a bit of chat later on. But before we do that, we're going to do a couple of shout outs for this week. Let me line up the VT.
Shout outs.
Okay, so we've just got a couple of shout outs to do. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
I'll say hello to Mr. Diggs while you're...
Hi, Mr. Diggs. I hope you're doing okay.
We have somebody who's popped in there, and I don't know the name. It's Abdesman. I can't even say it. It's something 7 like. I'm assuming it's Method Listing Vero brand.
Okay. Thanks for that. Welcome.
Hello.
Okay, let's do these shout outs. Firstly, a quick shout out to Holly, who saw the video from the back end of last week where sales were particularly slow, and decided to support the eBay store and go and purchase an amazing Pokemon Pikachu plush. So thank you very much, Holly. Thankfully, as soon as you made that purchase, everything sort of picked up for the weekend. So you kickstarted it. Nice one. So yeah, thank you very much. Always appreciated a viewer making us a purchase. So thank you. And I should have had it, but Tori bought me a T-shirt, Karate Kid T-shirt, and it was amazing. And I put it on Instagram. I don't know if you saw it or not. It's in the cupboard. I've totally forgot to put it here, but thank you very much, Tori. Appreciate it a lot, and it fits fine. So I will be wearing it once we get a bit of warm weather.
You got distracted trying to drag me off the bed, didn't you? Sort of.
Drag you off the bed?
Well,
what are you
not in a
accusing me of?
raunchy sort of way or a domestic
That was last
violence. So. Yeah, you were like, come on, it's time to go.
Yeah, so thank you, Tori. That was very kind of you to think of me like that. It's very nice.
It was lovely.
Also, I need to shout out Lainey, Big Girls Really Do Cry, and the Banish Bin show, which is every Tuesday night. I think it's 7:30. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if she's in or not tonight.
She is in.
7:30, I think. And I'm on it tomorrow night. The Banish Bin. Get in there.
And I've been doing his homework, Lainey. Surprise.
She's been helping me. I've been like saying, what do I moan about most with stuff? Because my memory is shocking. So I've got me work ready to go. I've not finished yet. And surprisingly enough, films has been quite hard to fill out. But yeah, so tune into Lainey's channel tomorrow night. The Banish Bin, it's a bit like Room 101. You get to certain categories and I have to put things in the bin that seriously annoy me and stuff like that. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
You've got me randomly coming out with stuff. We were sat eating tea yesterday, weren't we? And I just randomly going, we can put that in the bin.
Yeah, she did. I've been trying to think of every time I think of something. Like this morning, I was cleaning my teeth. It's weird. Like shower or teeth, that's when you think of stuff, innit? So I thought of something and I wrote it on my list for tomorrow. So I'm almost there and I'm looking forward to it. So a big shout out to Lainey. Thanks for inviting me on. I'm looking forward to coming on. And that is our shout outs for the week.
So we'll say hello to A Long Story Short.
Now that's Rob or Krillin.
Lainey has joined us. There was somebody else. Oh, Jason Mylan has joined us as well. Oliverian has joined us.
Late.
What time do you call this? Oh my God. Rich Hitch has joined us. Darren Hawkins has joined us.
Hi, Darren.
John. Oh, is this Johnny Core again? Hi guys, it's Johnny Core. Well, yeah, it's Johnny Core because he said that. I just read the name first.
Sorry.
Well, broke another finger and having pins in it tomorrow.
Oh my
but
God.
hey, at
What's
least it
done
stayed
now?
on my hand. Think I need to stop fighting.
Jesus.
Johnny, you've only got 9 as it
No,
is.
you need to look after them fingers.
Stop it. Oh my God. What a way to tell me as well. Next time, just text me.
Kitan started watching Cobra Kai.
Oh,
It's so good.
Yeah.
So good. You need to stick with that. You can binge watch that. Mind you, he's moving house soon, so he'll probably have to leave it for a while.
I know. Rosie Marsden has joined us. Hello, Rosie.
Yeah, I've just seen Rosie. I'm just seeing where you're up to. Right, I'm okay. I'm on it.
Oliverian says, bet most things go in the bin for Chris.
Night's Life is on with Nick and Andrea tomorrow night. That's a new slot, that one.
Oh, Lainey says, Belle, you'll have to come on, though you can't put Chris for all your answers.
Lainey says what?
I'll have to go on the show, but I can't put you for all the answers.
Maybe she'll do it, Lainey, if you ask her nicely at some point in the future. I can set it all up for her and she can...
I'm a bit of a chicken. I say I don't mind.
Scared.
I don't mind doing our Monday night show because I'm kind of used to doing it now. But other than that, I'm still not a big fan of doing lives and things. I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. Phantom Scribe has joined us, and Ashley. I always get this wrong. Carathas.
Just say it.
What does it say?
I don't know where you're up to.
Carathas.
Carruthers, for fuck's sake. It's not hard. Krillin has... this is like a weekly thing now, Krillin. You send us this super chat every week, so thank you very much.
Has he sent us another one? Oh,
Yeah,
bless him.
He sent us another super chat. So, right, he's got a question. So we have to ask it because he super chatted it. Better sequel, Karate Kid or Back to the Future? Back to the Future, 100%. There's just no contest there at all, Krillin. Back to the Future is probably my favourite film/series of all time. Karate Kid's good, I love it. But Back to the Future, it does not get any better than that. And we just recently watched the whole trilogy again.
The Blu-ray 30th.
On the 35th anniversary Blu-ray edition, which was very good. There's actually nothing different about the film whatsoever, but there's loads of extras on the Blu-ray. But thank you very much, Krillin. Thanks for joining us.
And we lost about 10 minutes of our life watching the blooming...
Oh, God.
The ride.
Yeah, I had a thing about the Back to the Future ride, which I wish I'd have been able to go on. But the intro to the ride is about 20 minutes long.
You can only imagine with how long it went on, how long the queues must have been.
There you go. Ashley says car others.
Car others. That's not what you said.
Car others.
Chris Tyler says, hello, I've got sciatica. Ouch.
Who's that?
Chris Tyler. Can't hardly walk.
Sorry,
Thank God
Chris.
for YouTubers. I do not envy your sciatica. Is horrific.
Yeah, my mum had it really bad
Oh.
quite a few years back, really, when I was a lot younger. She had it, and God, she was in agony for a long time. I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, not good.
Back to the Future. Everyone's saying Back to the Future, really, on that. Oh, Tori goes Karate Kid. Come on. Silly question. Yeah, correct.
Right, it's not Thursday, it's Monday.
I know.
Films are for Thursday. Come on, reining it in.
There you go. Lainey says she'll be there too, so she'll sort of hold your hand.
I know, but maybe. I'll think about it just for you, Lena. Okay.
I'd love to watch that. You doing that. I'd love it. Absolutely love it.
Makes me want to not do it even more.
No, you need to do it. Watch tomorrow night and see what
Yeah,
you
but
think.
you love just doing this sort of stuff. You're in your element
I
sat
wouldn't
behind the screen. Yes, you are.
Krillin says, didn't you think we would have flying cars by now? Wouldn't it be great if we did?
Oliverian said
Great.
he went on the ride in Orlando.
Oh, I'd have loved going on that. I mean, watching it back on the Blu-ray, it looks shit, to be fair. But actually being sat in it and moving around and stuff, probably dead good.
Jason said he went on it as well in 2000. It was amazing.
I believe they still have it at the Japanese.
Is that our next destination?
Yeah, just to go on that
Just to
ride
go
at
on
the
that.
Japanese theme park. You know, I think there's a Universal in Japan, isn't there? So I believe they still have it on there. Probably by the time we get to go there, it'll be gone.
Oh, Sue says, is it The Simpsons now? Because we've been on The Simpsons, so is that where the Back to the Future
I think
used to
it
be?
was, yeah, because Oliverian says the Simpsons Sue get back to. I know, yeah. As a kid, it must have been amazing. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I'd love to have gone to Universal as a child because you'd have just been blown away. Right, so we've done our shout outs. Don't forget, I've only got two now, 2 tickets left for the raffle, which is going to be drawn next week. This time next week, it's the end of the month show.
Pretty sure that name changes every time you say it.
No, did I say the end of the show?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know what it is. But we've got up for grabs. We've got the Predator head knockers, pre-owned, pre-loved, but still in decent condition. We've got 4 of these cushion covers, these retro gaming cushion covers. E.T., Double Dragon, and a few other bits. And we've got a mega mystery box. This is going to be filled with items for you. Some might be for reselling, some might just be mystery box items like you get. But this will probably be the most valuable prize out of all the 3, even the Predator bobblehead, which is worth around £50. So there's 2 tickets left. If you want a ticket, just drop me a line because I don't want to go over that 30 mark. We're on 28 tickets now. We're going to draw it next week, so you've not got much time left.
Welsh Poker Pickers joined us. He said, hello, guys, and everyone in the chat. Chris, that cushion is on the bed. Love it.
Ah, great. Glad you like it.
Just a look what Krillin was saying then. He says, did every Gen X Brit ask their parents to go to Los Angeles?
No, it was always Florida, really. If you talk Gen X, what's Gen X?
Is that
Generation
like Cameron?
X.
Is that Kyle? Not
Generation 2000.
that'd be Cameron then.
The millenniums, you mean? I don't know.
Is that what the Generation X is?
I don't know, Krillin, what that means, but if you're talking about us when we were kids, it was always about Florida, really. Los Angeles was probably too expensive for most families to get to back in the day.
Steve Branner has joined us.
Hi, Steve-O.
We've got Niaf Wygum who's joined us. He says Tracy Ullman's shorts were the best thing ever. Wish they didn't stop.
What's that, sorry? Have I got to that yet?
2019. Don't know what you're up to. Tracy Ullman's shorts were the best thing ever. Wish they didn't stop. Who's Tracy Ullman?
I'm not sure. Oh, there. I'm not sure.
Who would I seen that? Just Hurricane Ian has joined us, and Princess Shelsteruna. I'm rubbish at reading these names. Seriously.
But also, you have to remember, Annabelle doesn't know all the people in the reselling community quite as well as I do, because I sit here watching videos all day long, so I know pretty much everyone. But Annabelle doesn't always know absolutely everybody.
Mondo Adapters of Brush has joined us. I love it. Every time he comes in, he says ding dong. He can't wait. Next week you'll be ding donging.
Yeah. Next week will be a fun show again. Gen X is people born mid 1960s to about 1980. I just fit into that.
Does that mean
you're on the end of it?
Fit on it.
Yeah. It was all about Florida, really, to be honest, Krillin. It was all about Florida.
I went to Derbyshire. That's the furthest I ever went, so I have no idea.
Steve-O says, I've been here from the start, but lost my glasses.
Oh, Mr. Khan says, hi, love from India.
Wow.
Hello.
We have got internationals in today, haven't we?
That's fantastic. Nice to see you.
Welcome to the show.
Gen X is our generation. All the movies you love take place in SoCal. Says Krillin.
Who is Tracy Ullman? I feel old, says Mondo. I still don't know. I need to look that up now, actually, to be honest.
I know I don't know who Tracy
Let me just have a
Ullman
look.
is either.
Let me just take a minute, because this is going to bug me now.
TU's 80s comedian, says Tori.
Tracy Ullman. Tori will know, because she's like in the next bracket above us.
I wondered what you were going to say then. I was like, Tori, I was ready. I was ready and armed.
We're in the 30s. Tori's in the 40s. British American actress, comedian, songwriter, comedy sketch shows, kick up the 80s. Never.
Oh, I know who she is. Yes, I know who she is.
No, I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, she's in quite a few different films.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
See, Tori Winoza, she released records too.
Florida, we're looking. I mean, I didn't even get to go to Butlins when it was 7. What is year 6 now? So you're top of junior school. Everyone went to Butlins for a week before they got to leave to go to high school, but I didn't go.
Hang on. Before you get the woe is me, before you get the woe is me story,
because they couldn't afford it.
Ask him where he spent the majority of his childhood growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that day?
That's different.
Where was that day?
That's different.
Who spent every holiday and 6 weeks at a time in Spain in their own villa?
Yes. But
right then.
We had property, but we didn't have cash. And my mum and dad couldn't afford to actually send me to Butlins for a week, which I'll never forget that. Because I was the only one left in that year in school. Everyone else went off to Butlins.
Let me get my tiny little violin out.
You know what I should do? I need to play that piano that I played on the video on Friday again right now. Did anyone watch it? Right, one person has commented on that. on the video where I'm saying how terrible sales are, I purposely put in a bit of a piano, bit of sad music, like taking the mickey. And I thought everyone would comment on it, but only one person commented. Tori said she released some records too.
Yeah, you're way behind.
T-Cake says, just looking at units to fill with little office, Wi-Fi, etc. 2K a month and a big chunk needed to start making money. Well, I guess when you've reached your maximum, that's what you got to start doing next, isn't it?
Oh, Dave says, "Oh, Villa Hay must have been the royalties from RoboCop, from the RoboCop franchise."
Yeah, probably.
And Oliverian says, "Villa in Spain, you must have been slumming it." Yeah, I met him at the latter end of this because his parents' final, well, it was an apartment, wasn't it, the last one that they had? And we got to go to it once, didn't they? In the first couple of years we got together before they sold up and moved back to the UK full time. It was very nice though.
Ray said, Chris, did you watch Flipping Sloths video with eBay gum? Do you think it's worth doing? I'm skeptical about it, but today, it's funny you mentioned that. Today I set up an account with eBay gum. I am skeptical. However, I've always been of the opinion that you can't really criticize without actually giving something a go yourself. So I have set an account up and I'm just going to see what happens with it. Because I believe you can transfer some of your listings over automatically. And if you can do that, then I'm going to try it. I'm going to put a few on there. I'm very, very skeptical about how well it will do. But I guess you have to say, well, the guy is trying to start a business, trying to start something that might benefit us all as resellers in the long run. So perhaps we should give it a go. Never say never, because what happens if it turns out to be the next best thing? What happens then? Then everybody will be jumping on it. So I'm going to try it. As soon as I can get some listings on there, I'm going to try it. It's currently going through the authentication process or whatever that they do with Stripe, the payment processor. So I'm waiting for it to get the okay, but I'm going to give it a quick go. I'm not going to spend too much time on it at the moment, but they're bringing out a new website and a new app soon. So that should ramp things up, and then comes the advertising campaign. So it could be a good time actually to get on it and have a little play with it and have a go and see how it works.
The bounty hunter has joined us.
Who knows? We already said the bounty hunter.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
He said the nearest we got to a villa was Villa Parks. I never got to Villa Parks.
Villa Park's a football club.
Oh, right. No, there's an actual thingy called Villa Park.
They mean Villa Park.
Oh, right.
The football club.
But there is like Butlins and stuff. There's a place called Villa Park.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe they mean the football club.
James Song said should have been on Benidorm. You'd have been perfect for Benidorm, you. Could have seen you then, your little yellow budgie smugglers.
Yeah, right.
Rebecca says Butlins was too common for her mid-class parents. They took her to Centre Parks.
Oh, yeah. Centre Parks was the posh one.
I've still never been to Centre Parks.
I've never been.
Never been.
Oliverian says, where in Spain was the villa? We started off down the first villa they actually had built from scratch. So, yeah, we kind of a bit posh at that point. But my dad had his own business. He was making good money at that point. So they had a villa built from ground zero. And it was in, let's say, sort of, not about an hour's drive from Almeria Airport. So, a place called Mahaca, near Vera, Mahaca, those kind of areas. And then we've slowly sort of changed. I think we had three different places eventually, and then they ended up selling at the end.
But it wasn't all roses, was it? You had a horror story from your days of being in Spain, didn't you? What did you get stuck in?
Yeah, got stuck in you'd
Tornado.
probably call it a tornado, yeah. we're at a fairground in Spain. You know, like in Spain when they have these festival periods, like mainly around Easter, and they set up these big fairgrounds. And we were in the middle of one of them. It was mega busy, and all of a sudden, this tornado blew in from nowhere. Serious to God, it ripped the place to shreds. Right, my dad broke his arm.
Trying to rescue you all, wasn't he? Trying to get you to a car.
My dad rescued us all because he went and got the car, and he drove through this water that was like this. God knows how he managed to get out of it. Came and got us before it was getting even worse. And then he broke his arm, and I think 2 people died there. The next day, when it had all blown off, there were cars in ditches, cars upside down. It was mental. It was like something out of Twister, you know, the film. Cows were flying past us. Oh, it was crazy.
Asher says, do cross-listing programs work with eBay Gum?
I don't know yet. I don't know, to be honest.
Oliverian says, a singer on Benidorm is a childhood mate of his.
Blimey. Princess Shelsteruni says, the fees are 0 at the moment, but there will be fees in the future. But it's nothing to list, nothing when you sell. It's completely free. But the downside to it is it's a building platform. So there's not masses of activity at the moment. But obviously, that's like a vicious circle, isn't it? If you don't get sellers on there, you don't get buyers, blah, blah, blah.
Carl Phillips says, question, where's the furthest you've travelled to pick up an item to resell? We've never really.
We haven't done massive.
You tend to stay quite local, don't you?
We did some thrifting in California. Does that count?
Yeah, but we didn't just go there to do it.
No. It was our honeymoon, actually.
Yeah.
No, we haven't really travelled that far, to be honest. I think you have to bear that really into mind, because your petrol to get somewhere. And I say it because we live in rural Devon here. So sometimes Annabelle will see something on Facebook and we'll be like, well, that's half an hour away. So by the time you've spent, a £5 on petrol, is it worth getting it at that point?
We try and incorporate it into we did incorporate into going for a meal or going travelling somewhere else, didn't we?
Tori said, I know that place. My mum had properties there. Oh, interesting.
You could have been passing ships.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know. Send me a message and let us know whereabouts you were.
The Dave says, I did an 8-hour round trip from Liverpool to Bristol to pick up some rare fish.
Bloody hell.
Flipping heck, I hope they survived.
The story went downhill quickly. It was shocking, Steve. It was, My dad saved us, really, to be honest with you. He put his life on the line. And genuinely saying that, he actually waded through like waist-high water, got the car out of it. I don't even know how he got the car out of it.
But then didn't he break his arm by slipping in the hotel that he was staying in? Because you had to go to a hotel.
He saved us all, got us in the car and out of harm's way, and then he fell on his ass in the hotel and broke his arm.
And didn't you send him to hospital on his own?
He went on his own. I feel bad for that now. I told that story at his funeral.
You did?
Yeah, I told it at his funeral.
Makes me chuckle every time. Dave said, yeah, this was 10 years back and they didn't want to post as they were £175 per fish. I bought 10.
Jesus.
As in live fish? Is this what we're talking about? Like live fish or something else? Because I'm thinking, how would you post live fish? Am I misunderstanding
I'm not sure. You need to explain more. Flipping Sloth is in. Hi, Jay.
Oh, Mondo Dafted Buster just found an old 60s stamp album from my dad. Where do you start? Rip pages out and sell separate.
God only knows. I've never done stamps. I'm not even going to advise on that. But if anybody else in the chat knows anything about stamps, then feel free to drop in for Mondo.
Mr. Sprout says, question, anyone used eBid?
I've looked at them in the past, but no, never used them. Again, I think that I think the traffic's very, very low.
Oh, Ashley says, hang on, did I not see you guys sourcing in USA, New Orleans? pretty much everywhere in the world where we've travelled, we source. It's just a thing. We just...
Yeah, you've got to, haven't you? I mean, I did see a sign in Barbados for a garage sale, but it was leading off into like
some dodgy area.
It was leading off into somewhere dodgy in the back streets of Barbados, so we didn't bother.
You did consider it though.
I wanted to, don't get me wrong, but then I looked up the street and I thought, I'm not going down there.
Reseller Jenny and Funko Cassie says hello from Brisbane, Australia.
They've been in before, and I've subbed to their channel. They do like Funko Pop box openings and stuff like that. It's very cool.
Sounds good. Oh, he says, yep, live fish.
That's weird.
Oh my God, poor little fishes. Good for you for going picking them up.
London's Loft is in. Good evening.
Dave says, I pick up live fish special delivery and they're in bags inside polystyrenes with heaters.
What?
Oh my God.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Never thought you'd get fish through the post.
Monumental's delved into the stamp industry.
Good luck with that one.
Jason, oh, sorry.
I was going to say, I thought we was near the end.
Jason says, I'd rather focus my efforts on eBay. Other platforms could be... I do agree with that, Jason, but I've kind of dipped my toe into different platforms to see what they're like and how they work and whether there could be something in it for the future. So I see no reason why I probably I should try eBay Gum, just like all the others. I've tried Depop, Vinted, Etsy. I might go back to Etsy at some point once there's a decent cross-listing software. I might revisit Etsy, but yeah, I don't see why you shouldn't sort of just have a go at the others.
Can't believe it's actually a thing. DB Resells says he bought a live fish from eBay a few years back and it's delivered by Royal Mail.
I tell you what, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. That
sounds a bit fishy.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
I mean, if you watch movie chats, you'll know that's fantastic.
Flipping software can't get good mics on eBay Gum.
Yeah, he was on the guy from eBay Gum was on Jay's channel yesterday. You heard a bit of it when we were sat there, but his mic
why is everybody talking about eBay Gum? What is this?
I'm sure he'd be pleased to hear that because you haven't been watching anything and she knows about it.
I'm constantly, and I think what it was is you was on someone's show and you were trying to explain that eBay Gum is like a Yorkshire word.
I was on Jay's show.
Funnily enough, I said it downstairs, didn't I? Because it is a term that I use over the years. And I just kept hearing it. I'm thinking, why is everybody going on about this blooming eBay Gum? What has he done? Because normally it's like bad when people talk about you that much. I thought, oh, he's seriously like upset.
No, he's just putting himself about a bit so that he can raise awareness of the raise awareness of his business and his new venture. So why not?
Makes sense. Dave says he's had polystyrene with bees in and mussels from the seaside in a controlled box.
Really loved Retro is in.
Hello.
Good evening.
Did he come in on the fishy bit then with a laughy face?
Right. We've been talking for just over half an hour. We've not even had anyone on the show and it's meant to be a free-for-all. So I'm going to put the chat link in. And if you want to come on, just use the chat link. I highly recommend, if you've not done it before, using Google Chrome when you log in. It seems to be the best way to use StreamYard. So there's the link. If no one wants to come on, that's absolutely fine.
We'll just keep talking.
And we'll just keep chatting shit about stuff.
Which is pretty much what today's show is. It's people asking us questions and us answer.
Yeah.
Only if we have more people, then more people can answer. So LB Retro has joined us. He says, this week's video is all about registering and answering your questions on a Royal Mail business account. The question comes up a lot and I want to get questions in so I can answer them in the video.
Oh, okay.
So what was the question? On a Royal Mail business, what is it?
No, he's
registering and answering your questions on a Royal Mail business account.
He's got a new video out or something. I think. I assume that's what the subject is.
Oh, he said the question comes up a lot and I want to get questions in so I can answer them in the video.
Flipping Sloth said, Jay, that is, I would come on, but rendering a video on my PC, yeah, it's not good when you've got a video uploading to go on.
Excuses, whatever.
Tea Cake says, flat caps, ferret harnesses, and wrinkly stockings sell well on eBay. Gone.
He's going on the last of the summer wines. He says that's what sort of vibe that it gives him.
Mm.
I was quite surprised when Chris was having to sort of detail what the term eBay gun was, because I'm just so used to hearing it.
Yeah. All right,
hello,
Andrew.
Mr. Mental.
Mr. Mental.
Well, how are you? Okay?
Yeah, we're good, thanks.
Thought I'd pop on for a few minutes to say hi while I'm doing my shipping.
I was going to say, have you actually moved in there now?
Oh yeah, I've been here since been working here since Christmas, just before Christmas.
No, I didn't mean like have you. I meant have you literally moved in, because I only ever seen you in there. It's like have you moved out of your house?
No, I still have the house. Drinking with Andrew takes place in the house. That is still there.
I believe you're an award winner.
I am indeed.
Yes, congratulations.
I've won an award for exceptional performance. I'm still waiting for the knighthood though.
Best brew maker in the government or whatever. That's the title, isn't it?
No brews have been made by me in a very long time.
No, well done, mate. It's good to get a bit of recognition, I suppose, isn't it?
It is, and it's fun to drinking with Andrew for a bit.
You got 100 quid out of it, didn't you?
Yeah, I put 50 quid to Just Eat to pay for my takeaway and 50 quid to Sainsbury's to pay for my cider.
Bloody hell, 50 quid for a takeaway. What are you getting
I know,
for that?
Jesus.
Well, that's obviously like 2 or 3 takeaways.
I was going to say, yeah, he's reeling that back in now.
Not all day. Was aircraft box over in the week? No, that's where they're stored. That is storage for them.
Oliverian said the two greatest resellers colliding should never cross the stream.
It's all right, they're over there.
Hey, guess what, Andrew? I have ordered a bale of something.
Oh, fantastic. Is it the one we talked about, or is it something cheaper?
It's something cheaper.
You'll have to tell me about it offline.
I will. I'll tell you about it offline, and I will. I'm thinking about doing like an unboxing, a live unboxing. It's that kind of thing's never been done before, so I might just try that, see what it's like.
There was you unfortunately you've been beaten by Retro Jamie. He did a live unboxing on one last week, which was full of crap.
It's fine. I was only kidding. I was actually referring like to all your unboxings.
I've never unboxed a bale live though, I must say. I just couldn't, because like the amount of stuff in there. Plus, like you need to wear your gloves when you open it.
I was laughing because Chris was. Have you put the video out of the one you were doing downstairs when you thought you weren't filming?
No, I've not put that out yet.
Right. So it's obviously it's coming out, but he something arrived the other day, and I was sat up here and I could hear him downstairs talking to himself like he does when he's doing his videos, and then I just heard him go, "No!" About 15, 20 minutes in, don't tell me it's not recording. After he got halfway through opening his package.
I literally had a heart attack before. I'm not putting it all back. If it hasn't recorded, forget it. I'm not doing it.
I was literally waiting for all holy hell to kick off downstairs.
The amount of times though that you check your smartwatch when you're filming, you must have been able to see.
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought, and that's how I noticed, that is I glanced down and it wasn't recording, but luckily sometimes, if it sounds weird, but sometimes you catch it with your jumper it shouldn't do that because it's your touch, but sometimes it does. It just knocks it off.
I'm still trying to work out how to use my Apple Watch. I've got the Casio at the moment, but all right, Bill.
Is that the one that you got?
Hello.
Hello, you all right? Is your Apple Watch the one you got in the in that box of gadgets?
I got it from the accountant because he bought a new watch.
Ah, right. Because I thought you'd got one in that bundle when you got all the iPhones and stuff.
Yeah, I've done my thumbing.
What you done?
Well, let's just say I was going to make some homemade burgers because I thought they're really nice and yummy. The kids were like in the background shouting and screaming at each other, and I got my Wurstoff chef's knife and took the top of my thumb off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
Kids and cooking don't mix. You should know that by now.
No, I was chopping the shallot like that. You know, you do, and I usually use my nail, to hold the. But I didn't. I weren't concentrating. It went straight away through my thumb, and it went like this, and I was like, ah!
What a disaster.
That does not sound good.
The kids
So,
got.
are you actually chopped it off?
From Jeffs. So not happy.
What is it with our show today? We've got Johnny Core telling us he's broke his fingers. You chopping them off?
Don't worry, medical science can grow anything now.
Oh,
Back.
oh, what have you gained a few inches then, Andrew?
I've always got a few inches to spare if you need some.
To be fair, many moons ago, I chopped the end of my thumb off on a guillotine. You know, the big ones where you like pull the thing down.
Yeah.
I got complacent and chopped the end of mine off, but I was about 8.5 months pregnant at the time. So, yeah, I think everybody was more panicky that I was going to put myself into labour, never mind anything else.
The Wurstoff knives are top-notch knives. They're expensive. They're like £100 a knife. But you literally, they're so sharp you can cut through bone. That's how quick they are.
Right.
Oh, you see, we wouldn't have that problem because all our knives, you're lucky if it cuts lettuce, let alone anything else.
Yeah, so, I thought I'd come on and discuss what... I couldn't get any more in the chat, about the raw mail thing. What it was, loads and loads of people keep asking about my raw mail business account. Keep asking this, asking that. So... And the keep comes up on the forums, all the different groups that we're on. We're sort of like saying, they're saying, oh, anyone got a raw mail OBA account? I need this question. So I'm going to nip it in the bud and do the video on it this week. This would be my week's video. So what I'm asking all the resellers, if you've got a question about raw mail business accounts, get them in before Friday, and then I'll feature them and I'll answer them. So that's what
I thought that's what you were trying to get at.
Yeah, I'm a spaz at putting messages and getting
I understood what you were trying to say.
Oh, we're on the same. We're on the same buzzy level there.
Tori says, Krillin, come on, we need a good story. I think, you know what? I think Rob actually popped on down at the bottom just before Bill popped up. But then he disappears. I don't know if he's got like a connection problem or something.
Oh, he's always got crap connection. He has.
He's always on the move. So.
Yeah.
You'll have to keep an eye on the chat then, Bill, to see if anybody's put any questions in.
Yeah, no, hit me up. Either on a direct message or on one of my videos or anything really. Just literally just hit me up on a question. I'll feature them, and then because I've got a raw mail contact, and it's not Dave. It's I've got one of the managers that's going to answer the questions as well. So
cool.
Should get them a good straight answer, hopefully.
Well, hopefully you'll get some stuff then to put into it.
Brum Reseller says, Chris, can you introduce the guests? Well, I'm sure he knows both of you, surely. If not,
he's pulling your leg.
yeah.
I am the world's greatest clothing reseller.
I'm sorry, but with those racks of clothing behind, that's a true title. It really is.
Who would have thought, Andrew? Who would have thought that? Look at what's behind you now. A year ago, who would have thought that would have been the image behind you?
Freaking not me, I tell you that. Okay.
Chris, you created a monster.
Andrew's actually he's just pulling your leg. He's in the back of Burton's warehouse and he's saying I'm the
The bounty hunter has asked a question. He says he keeps getting GSP orders but doesn't do it. I've got the settings switched off, so should be UK only. Am I missing something?
What's the question?
He says he keeps getting GSP orders but he doesn't do it. He's got the settings switched off, so it should be UK only. Is he missing something?
You must have the odd one that you've left on, or something. You could do a bulk edit, or just contact eBay and just ask them to turn it all off for you. But you must have some left on if that's the case.
But why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want GSP?
We had this conversation last week, though, and it was kind of 50-50. Some people were doing it, and some people just weren't interested. So we kind of covered that last week, didn't we, with the GSP?
Krillin's popped in.
Hey!
You know what? I said on the last time when he was on Drinking with Andrew, I said every time I see him, he's just driving somewhere. Where are you going now?
He's a busy lad.
Well,
he's going for a takeaway.
Well, yeah, but first I have to go get some petroleum.
Petroleum.
So, yeah,
gas. Gas.
He's trying not to say gas. He means petrol, but he doesn't know that we call it petrol.
Is that what you call petroleum? We say gasoline. Fuel.
No, just petrol. Even if your car runs on diesel, you say petrol.
It's petrol. I'll go to the petrol station.
Yeah, same thing. No, it's the same thing here. They have gas. They have diesel at these. I mean, a few cars have diesel. I mean, obviously, big trucks run on diesel here. You know, they don't have like a big truck, monster trucks.
Yeah, but how much?
Is gas the same as petrol? Then?
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys.
Gas is just like a term, like gas as in fuel.
Right.
If you want a technical term, diesel and petrol and natural gas all come from the same thing. Believe it or not, they all come from crude oil.
Yeah.
Night's Life says, I don't have GSP as it caused me problems when people bought more than one item.
$30.87, please.
There is a way around that, Richard, because I know it doesn't help if somebody goes and actually buys those items separately, but if someone inquires that they want more than one item, tell them to buy them all together at the same time, and it will all go on one order, and it will normally be given one GSP reference, and then you can ship them all together.
Oh, and one thing I want to suggest now that GSP is in Australia. They started doing Australian one. It's hellishly expensive. I shipped a Harry Potter book via GSP to Australia, and the bloke paid £25.
Wow.
Whoo!
Yeah. No, it is expensive.
Did you see those fuel costs?
Yeah.
What's the fuel then? How much is it?
$2.49.
Yeah, I just showed you the thing.
$2.49 for 5 litres. Ooh!
Nice, right?
That's like £2 for 5 litres. Sickening.
It's so cheap over there. I remember when we hired a car out last time and we filled the tank up, and I think it was like $25 to fill the tank up. It was just stupid.
Yeah. Regular car.
back home
That's
here,
what I
to
put
fill-
in here. I put in 30 bucks.
Yeah,
and
that's
this will
about
be
right.
filled
Yeah.
up pretty much.
Is it, to fill my car
I'll drive
up,
all week with this.
it's about 65 to 70 pounds. So that's what, about $80?
If I
Oh my
wanted to
God.
fill the Land Rover, it cost me nearly £100.
Wow. That Land Rover's
Is that-
a guzzler, though, isn't
Is
it?
that petrol or diesel?
Diesel.
Diesel.
You couldn't have a Land Rover.
And that's not the biggest. And that's not the biggest one. That's the medium size, right, Andrew?
No, it's the biggest engine size of that model, but it's the smallest model. So
Damien
yeah.
says that he's sold to Australia quite a few times with GSP, Bill. I think I have as well, thinking about it.
Oh right, no, I've never
Yeah.
had an Australian one, and it's only why I
I've sold
said
a couple.
that is because Rod was saying that they don't do GSP in Australia. That's not
No,
why
but
I thought.
I think they mean like coming out of Australia,
Oh,
they don't
right.
do it.
Oh right, I've never had one,
They
so
don't
that's
do
why.
Really?
That's why.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Really?
sure they
They
don't
don't-
do it out
They
of
don't do
Australia.
any. You talk to the people in Australia. They don't even do it international. You ask them, like, "Oh, I don't even do international shipping." I'm like, "What?" They don't even do it. Everybody I've ever spoken to from there, they don't even do it. Right?
Mm.
Yeah, they can't
Yeah.
compete really. I have seen international sellers from Australia, but the postage costs are like, I can get the same product from America for like half the price.
Hmm. You could. The one thing that I'm annoyed with eBay, and we're all annoyed about something, you know, with eBay, but you can't do GSP and you can't do international postage at the same time.
No, you can't.
That's so annoying.
If you when you're actually listing something on a desktop, if you have both ticked, which it will let you tick both,
Hmm.
but it will override with your own international rather than GSP.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, no,
It will put
heard
your
that.
own on first. It doesn't give you both options. Like a buyer looking at your listing, if you tick them both, it will only show you your international.
Hmm.
Some people actually like GSP as a buyer because they like the security of it, the fact that it includes all their customs charges and stuff. And it's fast as well. It's super fast.
Hmm.
So what's that? Whereabouts in the USA is Mr. Krillin? Sue would like to know.
New York.
I'll
New
tell you.
York.
Yeah, but to be more precise,
He's in Queens.
the no.
He's banned
Where
from Long
you
Island.
had that. No, you had that, Chris. Remember, you had that top, that baseball top.
Oh yeah, the Nassau, is it?
Yeah, you must be sourcing from my thrift store over here. I swear to God, that's 10 minutes away from here.
I know it's mad, that, isn't it?
What's the chances that you're gonna have that top? I could go to every thrift store within miles. I wouldn't find a Nassau baseball top.
Somebody messaged me about that as well. Somebody wanted that, but it was the wrong size for them. But they really wanted to buy it, so I don't know whether it's sought after or not. That.
Yeah, but didn't you say it was oversized?
Yeah, it was massive. It was massive.
Yeah, well, it's a baseball top. It's not. It's meant to be oversized. It's not. You know.
Well, it's like a coat. It was a thick coat, so it was kind of like a 2XL or 3XL coat.
Like a windbreaker.
Thicker than a windbreaker, like, you know, a bit more padded.
It's what you would call a skin suit, Bobby.
No, but I'm saying this college it's not even a regional college. It's a local community college.
Just a local one, yeah.
Like, I understand you'll see merchandise people wear, like, say American resellers or whatever. They'll wear hats or shirts that say Michigan University, Southern Cal University, Notre Dame University, but you know those are big because of the sports mainly, you know. But this is like what they call a junior college, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
We got I was listing something last night, and it was a T-shirt out of a bundle that he got, and it was on the front. It had Pirates the Musical. So we looked into it and researched it, and it turns out it's a play that is done in an elementary school in America, just like a kid's play.
Because all of that stuff comes from the Goodwill, doesn't it? Most of it comes from
Goodwill. It comes from Goodwill and stuff.
Yeah, but how random it is. It wasn't even like, and it was, when you went on YouTube, it's a play that's been produced for elementary sort of school kids to perform.
Madness.
And they'd obviously made their own merchandise with it on the front to sell. And
how cool would that be? They don't do anything like that in our schools. You're lucky to get anything.
To be fair, the plays aren't great.
In America, I don't want to say we waste a lot of money in education. If you knew how much money we spent on schools here, your head would explode.
But is their education any better?
Honestly, it depends. You know what? It's a lot of what you make of it. Because some people go to some districts that they spend a lot of money. Some places go to districts that they don't spend a lot of money.
Product of
it's a lot to do with the parents.
Yeah.
What was Andrew saying there?
So you've got a fine product of the American education system there.
So Andrew, what should I have for lunch? Should I have KFC for lunch?
Yes, do it. What a good tip.
What's that noise? Who's got a vibrator out? Who's smiling the most?
Nah.
I saw one of your subscribers joined James Collect last night. One of your valued subscribers, Chris. I Swallowed Cum turned up.
I know. I saw the picture you sent. Bloody hell! They're doing the rounds. Did they catch anyone out like me?
No.
Bloody hell! Damn it!
I'm gonna take you guys to the delicatessen.
Oh, thanks. Reseller Jenny says, "How do you survive with reselling? How do you survive with reselling with lockdown? I had to lock down for 1 month last year, and it near killed me." I think a lot of us are just buying online, obviously, and using Facebook Marketplace to collect stuff. That's pretty much how it's going down with lockdown. But we're all sick of it now, to be fair. We all want to get back out.
Which open now?
Go on, Krilly.
What is, because when you guys say, we all say lockdowns. Everybody has a different definition. Like here we have lockdowns too, but
your lockdowns are nothing compared to ours. Nothing.
We have armed soldiers ready to shoot people in the face.
Our lockdowns are so much better than yours in America. Trust me.
Well, that's why everybody. I was talking about Florida. Everybody's jealous of Florida because they opened Florida. They're opening everything up. Like they had the Super Bowl at Florida. They're gonna have WrestleMania at Florida. In Tampa, so everything is open there. Disney World is open.
Is everything normal in Florida? So have they got crowds in the stadiums and stuff?
Well, what they did was, see, the thing is this: they did it smart. It's 25%. So the stadium holds like 80,000 people. So they had the Super Bowl. They had 20,000, and the rest of the people were the cardboard cutouts.
All right, that's good.
So cool. At least you can have, because I'll tell you what, these other games, I cannot watch any of these, because I watched a few soccer, football games, whatever. And you know what? With no fans in the stands, it's almost it's so hard to watch. You have to have people in the stands.
Yeah, you go for the atmosphere. You do. You thrive on the atmosphere.
Yeah. They've tried putting like the sounds to them, haven't they? But it's not quite the same.
Yeah, it can't be the same. But Mr. Sprout's got a question for you, Rob.
Okay. The thrift stores, yes, and you guys have seen me. I've gone into thrift stores. You can go in, but you just have to have a mask on. Garage sales. I'm sure there are some garage sales, maybe in Florida, but obviously, right now you're not going to see any garage sales in 90% of the country because I'll show you why.
Is that the joke, Rob? In Florida.
He's froze.
Yeah, he's dead.
Is he gonna come back?
I think. Oh, there we go.
Snowy.
Don't eat the snow.
No, the yellow snow. Don't eat the yellow.
No, that's black snow.
That's dirt.
I want to play in the snow.
Oh,
We don't get snow here. We don't get snow.
But you guys have snow also.
snow. Oh.
In Europe, I heard.
You're
I
lucky
heard you guys are covered in snow.
It's been freezing, so cold.
Not as cold as there, probably.
Yeah, no. In the north where we used to live, they've had quite a bit of snow on and off, but we've literally had nothing.
Oh, it's been.
No, but I know.
I've had the heating on.
Sorry.
I took the heating up to 29. I was in jumpers. I had the blanket on me, the fire on. It just wouldn't get warm in my house. It was horrible.
It's been cold. It's been cold, just no snow.
Mm.
Yeah, no, it's been cold all over the like.
It was lovely today.
Like Texas.
So
Obviously,
Bobby,
you guys have heard of Texas,
Yeah.
but it's actually colder in Texas than here.
That's where they get all the petrol from, don't they? Texas.
Yeah, that's one of the places. Yeah, but that's where Tracy Tracy Parks. She lives down in Texas, and it's usually like really hot down there. But I don't know, it's cold.
Ah.
I think we were surprised when we found out that it actually snows in Vegas as well, doesn't it?
It doesn't surprise me because they said that they never get any rain in Vegas, and we went on a 2-week holiday to Vegas, and that was the 2 weeks it rained.
That'd be our luck, that. But yeah, apparently the temperatures do get quite low, and it has been known to snow in Vegas, which you wouldn't believe it when you go and it's like 100 degrees.
No, I wouldn't believe that.
Bobby, before you
what's
step in, Bobby, you're on a diet. You're on a diet starting today.
Oh my God, look at all that food.
Bobby, you're on a diet. Salad. Go to the salad. Go to the.
He's not getting salad. He's not getting the salad. Queenie Conquest says, just found an iconic 80s designer women's shirt in my pre-love kilo. Oh yeah, she's been buying. She bought one of these pre-love kilo bundles, a bit like what Andrew's had in the past. One for sale on Etsy. Nice one. That would be a nice sale if you can get that, Queenie. That'd be a nice one. I've not bought from Pre-Love Kilo before from the bundles, but I have been to one of their vintage kilo sales. One of the £15. Yeah.
Catan says he's got a small news clip of the Australian Tennis Open, and it looks odd because there's hardly anyone there.
It's only the same as our football, isn't it, really? Empty stadiums. Oh,
it's sad. I don't like seeing it. It's so sad. No cheering. It's just they might as well not play.
Yeah, post it.
It's mad, isn't it?
Thank you very much.
I think it's because it's stuff we never thought we would witness. We never thought we would see empty stadiums and things like that, did we? We just didn't think it was ever something that would ever happen to us.
I think it's sad. It's real sad.
Hopefully soon we'll get back to some normality. What's Andrew's got?
The last pre-love kilo bundle I got, one of these came out, which is...
That's nice.
If JP's in the chat, he might recognise this. This is a designer, 25-year Adidas original piece.
That's really nice.
There's a Japanese designer who did it. I've listed it for £100.
Nice. That's a cracker. I love that.
Yeah, that's well nice. Did you get that in one of your bundles?
Yes,
Pre-love kilo.
Pre-love kilo.
I've forgotten the name of the designer who did it now. Some Japanese guy. Bobby, you've got to get salad. You're on a diet as of today.
Does someone need to tell him we're on keto? You can't be going around showing us these packets of crisp and all this sort of food we can't eat.
I'm actually gonna this week do my own homemade Scotch eggs. So I'm gonna do them this week. Yum yum.
I like a good Scotch egg.
Mm.
I could have a Scotch egg. I just have to take the Scotch off it and eat just the.
You can't do that. There's nothing left of it.
There is. There's an egg.
We'll just have a bloody egg then.
Just boil an egg.
Evening, Alan. Welcome to the chat. We're just watching what Krillin's about to choose
He's teasing us.
for his what it must be his dinner now. What is it, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Oliverian's left a bit Krillin.
I'm getting the sausage.
The sausage.
You guys like sausage over there? You always talk about sausage.
Yeah, I love sausage.
You like the sausage?
I do love sausage, yeah.
What kind of sausage are you thinking about?
Do you have cream on
Any
your sausage?
Big sausage, little sausage. It's all good.
Oh, I've got some really nice dispatch cards, you know, thank you cards. And I don't know if you noticed, but they ballsed it up. And if you can see, the text almost hits the side there.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
But
Where did you get those from?
Yeah, let me have.
you want to see how many I've got?
Make it a quarter pound of the fresh mozzarella salad, and then half a pickle in half.
Where did you get those from, Bill?
I got them from a company called Saxo Print. They're cheap. They're really cheap. They're nice and thick. It's just me being a twat with the children being at home, homeschooling. Didn't check it. I just submitted it. Lucy was in my ear shouting at me. And then it's not even the right black either. I didn't even do the right black. I'm so annoyed with myself. But
it don't matter.
Well, in 3 years' time, when you've got rid of all those, you can just order more.
Yeah, I've got 5,000 of them. So
bloody hell.
Stick 10 in at once.
Yeah.
So what's that question for Belle? Did you go on the keto fitness channel? What have you been making? Anything tasty?
No.
Anything with the word fitness in, I avoid.
I've got
that generally leaves me with days worth of having to sleep afterwards. But
I've got on the big belly diet.
Food-wise, we've been making some really nice meals, haven't we?
Yeah, real nice.
Tonight was probably the first meal that left me feeling sick, and that's because I don't like steak. I like beef, but I only like it like slow cooked and fall into pieces. And we decided to fry it in a pan and did it with creamed spinach, and it just knocked me sick, the beef. I had about 4 or 5 pieces, and then I couldn't stomach anymore. But that's the first meal we've done that I was a bit off, wasn't it?
Yeah. You're not a big fan of that kind of meat, are you?
No, I like sausage, but I don't like beef.
It's depending on beef can be a bit gritty, you know.
Yeah.
It's when you get a bit of beef, it can be so hit and miss with the grit. Honestly, it's just beef's nice if you get a nice bit, you know.
Yeah. I don't mind it because normally what we do is I normally buy the beef and bung it in the slow cooker and do it as a stew, and I don't mind it like that. But now, because we can't have potatoes and things, I've kind of avoided making stews. So we were trying to figure out what to make with it, and I can tell you now I won't be doing it again. So next time it can go in the slow cooker with carrots.
Sky Vegas Gambler says, I'm an eBay reseller too, guys, just listing 60 PS2 games. Welcome to the chat. 60 PS2 games.
He's joined in and he's going to be thinking, what the hell am I watching in that bottom corner? We've just got some random person walking round showing us food. Krillin's reselling food for us.
No, he's regurgitating food.
Yeah, I tell you, them packets they do, Schwartz packets for slow cookers are brilliant. They're so
You've had
quick.
them before, haven't you?
We can't have them anymore.
Yeah, they're well nice.
Yeah, we used to have them all the time, but we can't have any of those pre-packed stuff now. I've got to make everything from scratch. So, and if you'd have known me prior to keto, I've never cooked from scratch in my life. I am very much if it'll go in the microwave and ding, or I can throw it in the oven and not think about it, that's what we eat. I hate cooking.
That's what's good with slow cookers. And the smell. Oh, the smell during the day. So,
It is a different. All the meals we're eating are very tasty, aren't they? Because we're making them from scratch, and and they're full of fat. We have been surprised. I mean, what did I make the other day? And I was well pleased with myself. I made butter chicken curry from scratch. And it was amazing. It tasted so nice. And we had it with cauliflower rice, didn't we?
Yeah.
They say I've watched Indian cooking channels. I don't even know what they're saying. It's like blah, 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 but they grind all the spices up, from the seeds, and then they put that in the meals, and what they do, they toast all the spices, and the smell that must come up from that. They say that's the way to do it. Mine's
going to come out of jars. Mine's definitely coming out of jars.
Mr. Sprout had a question, but I wasn't sure what he meant. He said, question for Chris and Bell, what do you call that thing in your mouth, that taste thing? This is a true Mancunian word.
What do you call that thing in your mouth that take your tongue?
Your tongue?
Your tongue? Your tongue?
I don't know.
Well, that's the only thing in my mouth that tastes things. My tongue.
Right, what did you get then? What is it, a kebab?
So this.
Oh my God! Look at the size of that. There's about 5,000 calories in that.
Make him feel better.
Sausage.
Bobby, how's the first day of your diet going?
It's a sausage diet.
Next week.
That's what Catan said.
You're supposed to be.
He said link.
Weight loss.
Sweet pepper. You like sweet peppers, bell peppers?
Oh yeah, well nice. So nice. I grow them in the greenhouse. They're just you don't have to do anything with them. Just cook them, and
and then of course, Andrew's favorite, onions and brown mustard.
He loves them onions. He really does.
How's your knowledge of vintage tags, Bobby? I need an age on this Port and Company tag. What do you reckon?
Sure.
Port and Company. Are we going to go 90s on that one, or early 2000s?
Yeah, probably early 2000s. A good tip like that, if you flip over the tag and you see a website on there, that's a good indicator if it's not from the early 90s. You flip it.
No website on it, but it still looks like, just from the the font, it looks like it's 2000s.
Let me see the logo of the shirt. Let me see the shirt.
Ketan.
It's just a
Ketan says
Kennedy Junior High Crusaders. It's just a school shirt that these sell over here.
Yeah, who is it? What school? Which school?
Kennedy Junior High. Christ knows where.
JP Vintage said he just pulled out a 1993 Grateful Dead T-shirt out of a bale, £200. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That could pay for your barrel, couldn't it?
Yeah, it's great that. Aaron's got a question for you, Andrew. It's on the screen.
Yeah, I've already answered the question. I typed it in the chat.
And Aaron also says, have we tried the mega bread yet? No, not tried it yet. I'm building up to it. I bought myself a bread tin. I'm almost there.
I'm going to be cooking some sourdough loaves this week as well. That's going to be
That
nice.
used to be your favourite before we stopped having bread.
I loved sourdough, me. Loved it.
Sourdough.
Can't eat it anymore.
I've got a 3-year-old starter coming in the post, so I'm well looking forward to that.
Catan says to Bill, he says, I'm Indian and my mum uses. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I did see it. Yeah, I was trying to say it, but Andrew was talking about his thing. But yeah, 1,000% better. It is so much better. And you roast. What you do? You roast all the seeds for 5 or 10 seconds. Then it gives a caramel to the seeds, and then you crush them up in the pestle and mortar, and then you put them in you coat your chicken or whatever, add your cream or whatever you want to put in there. Yeah.
Well, it's taken me 40 years to start using the little pots with herbs in, so it's probably going to take me another 40 before I start grinding them up myself from seed.
Yeah, but if you taste it, you wouldn't use them pots. That's the thing. If you tasted it,
yeah. Queenie says, "How's the testing going?" And Andrew and Chris testing. I'm not sure.
I've not managed to list one yet. Tried about 10 times now.
Are you talking about eBay gum? Maybe, I don't know.
eBay gum.
If you look really carefully, you can see the cow poking out of that sandwich. Apparently.
You can see the cow's leg poking out.
Oh, the cow's leg. JP Vintage says late 2000s, Andrew.
Yeah.
I sent an antique map to Texas today, actually, Krillin.
Nice.
Mm.
How antique-ish?
1600s.
Wow.
Mm.
Whereabouts in New York are you, Rob? I can't remember where you said you were.
Yeah. So I live in a place called Long Island. Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Long Island, it kind of runs perpendicular to, say, Manhattan, kind of. Right. So I live east of New York City. So, you know.
I feel like we went. I feel like
No,
we went. Did we not go
to
for Long Island?
No,
Okay.
we didn't. But
Yeah. So I live. Now, where did you said you went to Manhattan, or where did you went to New York City? Where'd you go?
Yeah, we went to New York, just the usual stuff in the center of New York, and we went up into
the Bronx.
The Bronx.
Went to the stadium. We went to the Yankee Stadium.
Yankee Stadium.
Oh, the stadium. They're saying the Bronx is the last place that you should go.
Well, yeah, we had a look. We had a quick look around, and we decided not to stay there much longer. And we came out.
No, but we did go on the underground to get there, and that was like one of the scariest experiences that I've ever done, because you get that line gets so far where it's like, oh, it's really public and nice, and then the last bit of it is like really dingy and sort of full of dodgy characters.
Yeah, the Bronx that's the place where time forgot.
And when you get off the tube at the stadium, there's actually a police post, isn't there, just in the tube before you come out.
They have confidence.
Rob lives in the ghetto, apparently. Do you live in the ghetto, Rob?
No, my neighborhood, it's all right. It's not that bad. So my particular neighborhood is all right. I mean, if I go a little bit this way, it's not so great. If I go the other way, it's kind of in America. It's very weird like that. Like, you'll have very wealthy neighborhoods like 10 minutes away from like really bad neighborhoods. But when I say bad, you have to understand something. It's relative, not like Bronx bad. That's like a whole nother, level. When I say bad, I just mean like not so great.
I mean, when we were in the Bronx, I'm pretty sure there was people sleeping in shopping trolleys there as we came out of this thing.
people there. Like over here, even if I go into the bad area, you're not going to find the guy shooting up on the street or anything.
Yeah.
This guy, though, he was still going, I think there's like thrift stores down that street over there. And I was like, we are not leaving the front of the stadium. I'm like, we're not going anywhere.
Oh,
not
me and Lucy was in Miami and we didn't know where we was. And we went into a McDonald's because we were starving. And let's just say, we looked like the sore thumb in the McDonald's. Everyone looked at us as we went in there. And this big black bloke, no word of a lie, he comes in like this. He goes, I want a Big Mac. I said, Luce, let's get out of here. Quick.
You know what? There's always a little tip you tell people, like, especially, and Florida is really bad for that. Florida, you can go from very wealthy, places where like Donald Trump lives, to areas, and I'm sure you know that. Like you said, when you went there, it was high class hotels, and then you drive 5 minutes, and then you're in the really bad area. Yeah.
It's the same wherever you go, though, isn't it? 'Cause it's like Vegas. They say the minute you step off the strip in Vegas, it's like it's dodgy as hell, isn't it? You're in the back of beyond sort of areas.
Yeah. Vegas, you can get really bad really quick.
We always make a joke. We always make a little joke, like if you're driving around and you see, I don't know what you call them. We call them like workout benches. Like, like, like Bill, you know what I'm talking about?
Outdoor gyms. Yeah,
well, but, basically to kind of look like a prison yard, if you see outdoor gyms, you're in a wrong place.
I guarantee I'll never see you in one of those places.
Or if you see, we have something called check cashing places. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a bank account,
right.
You used to be able to do that many years ago. You could go cross it out and put I can't remember what it was called. It was in the 90s. You could get the check and then you pay out a percentage. And I don't know if you could do it now, but we don't get checks anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's been 10 years since I've had a check.
Yeah, but a lot of people, if you don't have a bank account, that's how you're getting your check.
Yeah, I suppose.
Dan
says he's getting the keys to his new place soon. God, that came round quick, didn't it? It didn't seem like he found anywhere recently, but it's near 3 RAF bases, so should be professionals working out. Sounds all right. Might be a bit noisy, Catan. All the planes coming in and out, but
good luck.
Sounds good. Yeah, good luck. The American dream.
Get some good bits from some of them people, some of the parts. Mike, Reselling Adventures. He's got some good plane parts and stuff.
Yeah, he's big into his aviation stuff, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a lot of Primark as well.
Now, Primark is like your Walmart. Chris?
Sorry, go on, Rob.
Primark is like Walmart.
Less than that. Primark is like the cheapest sort of place
less
for
than
clothing.
Walmart?
It's like mass-produced stuff. Like
Walmart's expensive. Walmart's expensive compared to Primark.
Yeah.
No. Come on, you're kidding.
In Primark, you could get like t-shirts for like £2 and jeans for £5 and stuff like that. £5.
Yeah, Walmart's like Walmart might be £10.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, Walmart's probably just a bit like us, just shopping in Asda, isn't it? Like Asda George.
Because Primark doesn't sell food particularly. It's mainly it has like mainly clothing art sections, and then it'll have like a home section and shoes and stuff. It doesn't do food.
You wonder how do they make money?
These jeans, because they use sweatshops. They pay small 12-year-old children a penny an hour to put stuff together for them. these jeans I'm wearing are Primark, and they do not fit over my backside. It's no good.
Mine are the same, Andrew. Mine don't fit properly. But it's dirt cheap, isn't it?
They're all different sizes, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, you go in one week and you're a different size to the last week.
I get one, like, I'm not going to lie, I buy dead man's clothes and wear them. You got.
Oh yeah,
I think.
this is what I was going to ask you too, and I'm glad Bill is on here. When I was going to ask you like 2 weeks ago, and Bill was the one here. One second.
Swallow your food. Take it easy.
Don't talk
Don't go
about
Andrew on us. Don't choke on camera.
Because on all these shows, we're always talking about how to get merchandise, how to sell merchandise. We always talk about. And I was saying, how come you guys don't do estate sales? So I was telling Bill about a few months ago. I says, look, Bill, you should try to tell people, like, say if somebody did pass away, say, and then you tell the family, I'll do the estate sale for you. Instead of paying a company to have to remove all the stuff, say, look, I'll sell everything for you. I'll do a sale. Excuse me. But he was like, no, but they don't do that here. I says, yeah, but the idea is to do things that people usually don't do, so you could be the first one to do it.
Well, the thing is, house clearances here, which is probably a similar thing.
Yeah,
So,
most people, I'm going to just put something here. If your loved one dies, the last thing you want is someone rifling through all the knicker drawers.
No, but if you're gonna have to pay whatever it is, 500, what is it, 500 quid to clean out the house or something?
It's depending on what's in there. I mean, some guys will take it. If there's expensive items in there, some people pay they pay the person to take it away.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you sell it for them.
Yeah, but we do have house clearances. We have companies that are paid to go and clear houses out, because a lot of people that end up on our car boot sales, the traders, are people that do house clearances, and they will literally just have boxes and boxes of random tap that they've picked up in houses.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, guys.
How you doing, Steve?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, guys. How are you doing?
All right.
Yeah, all right.
So what's your late excuse today then? Why were you like 100th in the chat?
Well, Luke got home from work late and she was just talking to me here, so.
He's had a haircut. Have you had a haircut?
Yeah, I thought I'd go for the Chris look.
Did you do it yourself?
Did you let Leo loose on it?
Yeah, he did.
No.
I'll tell you who's had a haircut.
He's refusing to go to sleep at the minute.
I'll tell you who's had a really good haircut is Aaron Patrick, the QuickBooks guy. I've seen his haircut. It's certainly severe.
Are you growing yours out, Andrew, or what?
I'm waiting until the hairdresser's open.
He's not had a haircut since lockdown 1.
The week I was booked in to go get my haircut was the week I was in self-isolation with COVID, and then the first minute they closed everything.
Oh, God.
It is getting a bit out of control now, Andrew. You're gonna have to sort that out pretty quick.
Proper boy band haircut, innit?
I don't need to do anything until the barber's available again. I'll just carry on.
Homeless sort of look.
It's not like I need to worry about anything, you know. It's the politicians in the country that get to see on a daily basis. You'll be fine.
It's like a mad scientist. It's just like.
Yeah.
It's only because Chris wishes he had that amount of hair.
I tell you what,
that
though,
was
he
mean.
has got a bit of a receding hairline, though, hasn't he?
So have I, mate.
Yeah.
Mine's going worse.
It's not a receding hairline, it's a high forehead.
That's it. A high frog like me, you see.
Yeah, exactly.
It just gets a bit higher every year, that's all.
I mean, to be fair, Andrew's got more hair than Chris, Oliverian, and Bill put together.
I think you could discount Bill's, though, to be fair.
Krillin, I meant to ask Rob, are you there? I meant to ask you, are the parks open? You know, the Universal and Disney and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah, Florida. Anything in Florida is open.
Too much money to
California.
lose
So, but probably California stuff is most likely closed. Florida is most likely open. Because you have to remember, we have, we're the United States. So it's like they have different rules for if you're in Texas or you're in Florida, you're in New York, everything is completely different,
So, have you noticed much change since the presidency changed?
Have I noticed what?
Have you noticed much change over there since the president changed?
Not really.
Not yet, anyway. Maybe it's a bit too soon.
I know it is too. A lot of times presidents get too much credit and too much blame. You know what I mean? It's like you guys watch football, soccer, and the coach is always the one that he gets either the praise or he gets the one that he gets the axe.
I'm sorry. Trump was a bit of a fucking weirdo. Sorry, guys. He's a bit off the off the chart. Trump.
Well, he's from Queens. What do you expect?
I never thought of that. Sorry.
Apparently, I'm cutting Catan's hair for him. If he hadn't cut his hair for 5 years, there's no way I'm touching your golden locks.
Oh, God, it'll be minging, won't it?
I don't mean that. I mean, I'd be mortified having to cut all that hair off. You mean it?
I'm sure he's watched it. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure he's watched it there, Chris. It's not dreadlocks are out.
He's not cleaned it.
Yeah, okay.
See, my image of Catan's getting worse. I've just got images of him with all these like long, flowing dark locks now that he's just going to flip around.
Well, according to Chris, they're dreadlocks.
Big knotted mats.
So, Chris,
see Krillin getting his little thing in there of I'll just push all my hair back just to let you know.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you like this? I haven't got a haircut since since coronavirus.
Rob, has the UK variant not hit you guys yet? Because when it does, you're all fucked. You'll have to shut up shop again.
Yeah, it's I'm going through a dead zone. So you said, did the UK do what?
Has the UK variant of coronavirus not hit you guys yet?
Yes, we have, but isn't it the same? It's the same shit.
The classic is the UK version as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like Australia was saying, weren't they? Australia was saying, "Oh, we've been infected by the UK variant now."
Right, you know when you send your parcels out and you send them all delicate and nice with loads of wrapping, and then they say this time of year they say there's something wrong with it, return it. You get this pile of crap back. I did not wrap my parcel like that.
You need to improve your branding there.
That's what it
is. I think it's broke now.
Yeah.
Aaron says he's never leaving the house again.
They must have used about a whole roll of duct tape on that.
Queenie says Andrew's longer hair and his Adidas jacket is a good look, very 90s.
He is a vintage
I think
reseller.
he's going for that retro look, isn't he?
Authenticity.
That's the future wife telling me how hot I look.
Oh, that's how you've just interpreted that message.
Here's one for you, Rob. Is it true that it is now legal to shoplift in Cali up to the value of $950, and the shop workers are not allowed to even look at them? Don't know what that means.
Well, now hold on, because I'm trying to pay attention to the road too in this. So you got
you are always driving.
Be careful.
So wait, so you're saying is it legal to shoplift in California? Is that what you're saying?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, in certain states, in certain cities within California, because remember, California is larger than the UK. You know, it's big. It's great, very big. In certain states, they're not prosecuting. I mean, certain cities within the state, they're not prosecuting lower level, you know, like what you said, like shoplifting or whatever you call it. You know.
Yeah, low level crime.
But it's not legal. It's just that they're not. You know, they're saying, "Oh, we're just not going to because it's considered too."
Of course, it's not legal, but yeah, they're not going to prosecute.
But what's happening is people in result, people are fleeing California. You know.
Which trusted traders sponsors afternoons on ITV3.
Chris, are you doing a live list tomorrow? No, not tomorrow, Mr. Sprout, but maybe next week. I'm trying to do like every other week. So maybe next week.
That knackered him, that's why.
Yeah.
When are you listing some skirt things live?
Skirt things. I don't do skirt things.
I'm going to do a live.
Have you done yours yet, Andrew?
Pardon?
Have you listed your skirt things yet?
No, I'm going to do
Skirt
my
things.
live. I'm going to do a live listing of skirt things because I've got no clue what I'm doing.
I can't wait to see what's in this bale myself.
What we can't see is Andrew has one of those skirt things on with his Adidas jacket.
Yeah. Underneath off camera, he's got a skirt on. Evening, Tom. You all right?
That's why he keeps doing this flowy little walk, because he likes the feel of it just like swishing around his ankles.
The fresh air.
Catan's a fan of Tom's Dickhead of the Week video.
Okay.
Yeah, Payne's pancakes tomorrow at 7.
Oh, I need to make keto pancakes.
Oh, no.
Oh, look! Good luck with that one, Chris.
No, they're horrible because they make them with
coconut flour, and he doesn't like them.
fucking horrible.
I liked them.
Coconut flour
The thing with this keto diet, everything is fucking coconut. It's literally everything.
It's a good job you like coconut.
I don't really.
Sucks to be you right now.
Coconut flour. I wonder how that tastes. It's not good.
No.
It's just whatever you cook, you can always taste the coconut in it. So if you make buns, it just has an undertone of coconut, which I don't mind because I like coconut.
I like coconut.
It's horrible.
What's that sound?
Me.
You're playing the TV?
The alternative is to use almond flour, which is basically almonds ground up, and it's like £10 a kilo, and it doesn't last very long. So coconut flour is just cheaper.
No, Rob, it was my son. He turned up the iPad.
Okay.
Oh, we can't. He's gorgeous, little Leo.
It's a nightmare.
I can say it. I don't have to look after him.
I'm taking you guys. I'm going through the dodgy neighborhood to thrift store.
Oh God.
Oh,
What you can't
can we
go-
get a live mugging? That'd do our channel wonders.
If somebody just made me an offer on something on eBay, and their username is so long that it goes off the edge. I won't show the whole thing, but it goes off the edge of the screen. I don't know. You probably can't even see it. No, sorry, you can't see it. It's too bright. But hippopotamus mons. Oh my God! Look at that. Surely they're not allowed a name that long. Goes right off the screen.
I was going to say, it's not somebody trying to get you to read a name out again, is it? Just because it's gone too far with that?
Well, I'm going to accept it, so they're going to have to commit to buy it now.
It's a bit well thought out, that though, isn't it? You've got to create your own eBay, get a load of sales on it, and then buy something off you somewhere down the line, just for a joke.
Rob, what thrift store are you going to? What's it called?
Yeah, we're going into it. This is in the kind of dodgy neighborhood, as you guys call it. This is called the Salvation Army.
Oh yeah.
They, you guys have that in UK,
Yeah.
Salvation Army?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for people with or men with substance abuse. And they just send them to church and tell them to stop drinking.
Queenie says that.
I know, but above
I guess that's
Anna said that you can use cream cheese and eggs, and that will make keto pancakes too.
Oh, they sound nice.
To be fair, the basis of all foods you cook with keto are eggs, cream cheese, and cream. That basically makes everything. It's like, here's a cookie. You use these 3 ingredients. Here's a cake. You use these 3 ingredients.
I can
Chicken
see
curry, flour, vanilla pudding.
I can see it in Chris's face how much he's really enjoying this diet.
To be honest, most of the meals are really nice, but that's because they're actually quite full of a lot of fat. You don't expect to be on a diet and eat a lot of fat, but you have to cut out all your sugar, and that pisses me off.
I still don't get the logic with the other day with the cakes. Like, I've made 1, but I've made 3 for you. It's still having 3 chocolate cakes.
Yeah, but on different days, and
Did you have them on 3 different days?
Yeah, I think so, didn't I?
What?
It was mousse, wasn't it?
Oh,
Mousse.
yeah, sorry, there's mousse, yeah.
There's nothing in the chocolate. The chocolate mousse is not
What's
too
in it?
bad.
Coconut.
Cream cheese.
Egg.
Cocoa powder.
Right, guys, I've got to get off.
Okay.
Later, Bill.
My mum is absolutely killing. So
I'll make
it's
sure
taking
it's
time. I thought I'd
Oh,
hold
yeah.
out.
Thanks for joining us, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, thanks
Take
very
care.
much. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, no, it's whenever you find an ingredient for anything, it's literally the same ingredients, and I just think to myself, how can you keep saying it's a different if it's a different meal when it's literally got the same stuff in it?
Just mixed in a different order.
I'm going to have to look into it
Krilling's
now.
just spotted a garage sale on the lamppost there.
Did you like that
That's a big one.
garage sale sign? It wasn't
Yeah,
in English.
yeah.
Turn
Looks
it
like a
down,
big
please, mate.
store.
Turn it down.
Is it a Goodwill?
No, it's Salvation Army.
Salvation Army.
It's massive.
I mean, if you look at Salvation Armies, how often do you find them? And they're literally like a shoe cupboard. That's how big our
Oh, they're
Salvation
tiny, yeah.
Army
Oh,
is.
yeah, they're not big.
Most of ours are, though. When you look at the size of American thrift stores compared to UK charity shops, our UK shops are tiny.
Theirs are like the size of IKEA.
Yeah, you could fit like a whole town's worth of charity shop just in one of these.
Live thrifting with Rob.
Yeah.
Rob, if you're able to speak, what section are you looking for first? Is it menswear, I assume? He probably doesn't talk.
I'm trying to listen.
He'll look like he's talking to himself. So, mind you, probably
Well, let's
most of
get.
them will.
What
look
can we
like
get
that.
him? What can we get him to answer then? If it makes him look like he's talking
Bob,
to himself.
do what you normally do.
White, blue, and green.
To the,
Thank you.
to the pillar,
Green
so
is.
they can-
Okay, thank you. Gracias.
Gracias, where is he?
Andrew, you're just really quiet.
How far's he travelled?
Dos Pias, por favor.
You guys don't speak. You speak a little Spanish.
Cerveza.
Cerveza. You said you had that villa in Spain, so you know
Yeah,
Spanish.
I know a little bit of Spanish.
How do you
Cerveza?
answer your bag when you go into the supermarket? I remember you doing that.
Una bolsa, por favor.
He'd just go over there and buy chocolate fingers, wouldn't you?
No, he
'Cause they
goes
were
and
Cadbury's.
buys. He goes and buys a thing he buys everywhere else. Haribo. It's a mix.
Never
Yeah,
had Haribo.
There is different mixes over there. I've noticed that myself.
Yeah, they have different ones.
Yeah.
You will
Haribo?
never see Chris's face more excited than when he's walked in somewhere and found a pick and mix. It's like it lights up.
Not on the keto, though. see his face. What
I
is
was just thinking about the fact that she'd just pick up a coconut for you instead.
I have lost so much weight since you two went on keto. It's brilliant.
So I take it you're not a fan of keto then, Andrew?
I subscribe to the KFC
Yeah,
side.
eats KFC every week.
the KFC diet.
I have keto friendly Thatchers and keto friendly KFC.
Do you know we've got that bad already that
He's gone.
we kind of set ourselves a thing, and we were like, for Valentine's Day, as long as we like stick to it 100%, we'll treat ourselves on Valentine's Day. It's literally got us terrified of eating normal food. We didn't do it. We were just like, we can't do it. We can't like.
That was your opportunity for a Haribo.
Yeah, gone.
No.
Rob, if you can hear me, you need to ask the staff where are the shirts with the bullet holes.
Don't get me in trouble over here. Good thing Bill is gone.
Wear headphones, man. You need to wear headphones.
It'd be like that Anton Deck thing, isn't it? We could just like whisper in his ear and get him to go around and say stuff. Just start taking all those jackets off and throwing them on the floor.
There you go.
What's he found? Jacket of some kind?
No, he's carrying on.
Come on it.
There is a downside to their thrifting stores, though. By the time you've got to the end of one aisle, your arm's absolutely killing you. So, and then you're looking for like 3 miles at the rest.
I was just thinking then, Chris,
Exercise.
is this like when you're doing like the vintage hauls over the Zoom calls with them? Are you like, next?
Yeah,
No.
exactly. Yeah. Next,
No, I'll have that one.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty much.
So if you see something you like, Krillin can buy it and send it to you.
Yeah. He's not picking much, is he?
He's just looking.
Are you not buying?
Yeah, I'm looking. There's nothing here yet.
Oh, bless Danny B. Bloody hell, Bell, you're looking skinny. It's this light. That's what it is. It's slimming me down.
Here we go.
He's
Still
just
sorry.
become my number one person.
Are you still using that camera, Chris? That one you bought the other week?
The wide lens one.
Yeah. Does it look all right?
Yeah, it just looked at. I mean, I think you're probably a bit closer the other week, so you looked. Your head was bigger than your body.
Probably, yeah. As you get closer, it goes
Yeah, that's it.
like fish eye sort of thing.
I must admit, I watched one of our lives back by accident the other day. It came on
By accident.
It came. No, I had.
Whoopsie-days. I've just watched
yeah.
I had the
myself.
movie chat. I had the movie
Sure.
chat on the TV downstairs, and then it just came on with our last week's live show, and it was making me chuckle because Chris does look like he's superimposed onto that white background. Doesn't it? Just because it's so bright at the back.
Just with that wide angle sort of thing, you look like you're about 10 foot away from him. You look like you're social distancing.
Yeah.
Reseller Jenny said we went to Universal Studios yesterday as
Wow.
they had a huge sellout of movie props.
No
so
way, that's
how-
well cool.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, Night's Life will probably like to hear about that.
$2 an item.
That's mental.
No.
You'd go mad, wouldn't you? You'd just buy it all.
How much of that would you get in your suitcase, Chris?
Yeah, well, yeah,
You're joking. He'd have paid for a private plane to get it back.
yes, shipping container. What work are you getting done, Andrew? You're listing?
Yeah, I'm just listing this stuff I just photoed.
You're a proper little trooper at the moment, aren't you? You're just like troopering away. We're just sat here like laughing and joking.
I need the money to pay me accountant.
Give over. You've got a high-powered job that you're just winning awards of money left, right, and centre, and now you've got your part-time, full-time eBay as well. Must be rolling in it.
Christ, I wish.
He doesn't sleep.
What time will you stay there till?
So I'm only listing 5 items tonight. So once these are listed, I'll go home and make me dinner.
You've not even had your tea?
It's like 10
No.
o'clock, man. We're going to bed when this is done.
No, I won't be in bed until
Queenie
midnight.
says you look like you've lost weight.
Oh, thank you, Queen in me dear. I think I've lost £9 in 3 weeks. I maintained last week, but I can't expect to lose every week. So I'm okay with that.
I just, whenever I do my weigh-in, I do it on a Monday. What I need to do is make sure I've had a shit and a piss before I do it.
That's the first thing you do, isn't it? If you're going to get weighed, you'd be like, right, I'm going to go for a shit first.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what makes a difference? Because you did it, didn't you? You did it. She went for a shit and lost like 5 pounds. We weighed
What the hell are you guys eating over
before and after shit.
Yes.
Come on, lie down.
Well, thank you, Queena.
Andrew's putting us all to shame working at this hour, I know, yeah.
Oh, cookie bro.
He's proper concentrating as well because he's got his tongue out and everything.
Whoa, get out. There we go.
Hiya, baby.
Oh, Jenny said she wasn't allowed to.
Lie
I'm
down.
allowed to film.
No.
I'm going to have to move a sec. Come on, lie down. Lie down.
James says, Andrew, are you any plans to go full time at any point?
No, storage is already set up, James. But no plans at all to go full time unless I buy a very much bigger house. I can move everything there and live mortgage free. But yeah, there's no way this pays enough for me to go full time with my level of debt.
Nat Five is gutted that he wasn't able to see those props and stuff.
Oh, God, can you imagine? He'd have bought the whole lot.
Oh, God, yeah. It's mental, isn't it?
Reseller Jenny says, thank God for a poop. I'd never lose weight if it wasn't.
What?
Rubbish.
You've set everybody off now. Are you managing to have a shit on keto?
We sent this chat down the toilet, haven't we?
It's that time of the night.
Yes, our bodily functions are working okay at the moment.
Well, there's that much fat going in, it just plops out. You know, just slides right on out.
Solid.
Bring her up so everyone can say hello. Oh, bloody hell. Eager beaver. Oh, say hello to your fans. Say hello. She's just going to sit here like Queen Bee now, like she does.
Life Redefined says, I've got tons of items to list, but going to wait for the new Zebra to arrive. Accepted an offer after 5 days ago. Haven't shipped. Oh, that's frustrating. They haven't shipped it yet. How much did you pay for it in the end? I'm interested. So I think mine cost about £100 for my Zebra. But I know probably.
Yeah, you got a decent deal on yours, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I got a decent price on that at the time. But
Feeding it's a nightmare, but yeah, we got a decent deal.
fucking hell. Krillin's not bought anything, Queenie. He's just browsing.
I think he's forgot he's even got us on camera.
Oh. Is there much going on in
Nice,
there,
right?
Krillin?
Yeah, it's a little bit busy in here. A little bit. This is a nice jacket.
I've seen some of your videos before where you've shown us all your listings and stuff. So do you mainly focus on coats, or do you do a lot of different menswear or any menswear?
No, mostly just. I mean, look, if I could find the vintage T-shirts, but this place you ain't gonna find no vintage T-shirts. People in here that are, they got the guys in the back paid off. If they find any of those Grateful Dead T-shirts, 1993, forget about it.
Do you find over there that they sell them on their own eBays, like over here?
Not this place, but they'll have people in here that have friends that working in the back.
Right.
Or they'll hang out here, or they'll stand out when these racks come out. You see, like these racks.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when we were in the Goodwills and they bring out the racks of
There we
new
go.
stuff.
Swarms
People
them.
just
Andrew, look.
swamp Celtic Nation.
Ireland. That's the place where they put cream in their coffee.
Proper Irish coffees.
I put cream in my coffee now.
You put cream in everything by the sounds of it.
Pretty much.
Bells on
You don't put
fire.
Irish cream in there?
James
A little
paid
Bailey's
$1.40.
Irish cream?
Bailey's and oh yeah, we like Bailey's hot chocolate.
It's hard to get one for under $1.40 now, apparently.
Supply and demand, isn't it?
Yeah. Has
It's also
Jenny,
late in the day. A lot of people were here today.
has that poor man got lost amongst all those clothes?
Yeah, he's not looking anymore. He's just trying to find his way out. You got it right. It is like IKEA, isn't it?
Literally, yeah, compared to ours.
Oh, Kevin's fairly local to us. Hey, Hayden's. Thanks for the great content. You're welcome. Am I right in thinking? Am I right in thinking that you are in Devon? Yes, we are. Hello from Torbados.
Torbados. Is that a bit like Staley Vegas?
Staley Vegas, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. Oh, nice one, Kevin. Thanks for joining us. Yeah,
you're only up the road.
we're in Modbury, which is from where you are on the way down to Plymouth.
I'm pretty
If
sure
you didn't,
he's
you probably
pretty
know.
sure he knows where it is in the South End.
Not everyone knows. It's a tiny little village that some people don't know about.
It got put on the map for being the first place in the UK to stop using plastic carrier bags in its shops. There we go.
Wow.
Oh,
That's why it costs so bloody much to live here, because they don't have plastic bags.
How many shops do they have in your village?
4.
No, we've got a whole high street.
There's High Street, really. There's probably about 15 shops. There's about 15 shops. It's your typical butcher,
Baker, the candlestick maker.
Yeah, each of your essentials, and a co-op.
So it's a bustling metropolis.
Yeah. Tap Peddler got his zebra for 10 quid at a boot sale. Wow, that's mad. That's great. That.
Well, that other local guy, you might find that you might bump into him at the car boots if they ever reopen.
Possibly, yeah, possibly. I bumped into a few people, haven't I?
We bumped into more people at car boots in Devon than we've ever done when we were back in Manchester.
Well, you're kind of a big deal down there, aren't you, Chris?
Oh yeah. I mean, we're getting the papers and everything. You know. The local Horrobridge Times.
Speaking of that, we are going to be in the That's Life UK magazine. Our wedding has been picked up again after being in the Australian one. That's Life UK has picked it up, and also another magazine company has picked it up, but I can't deal with them until we've done this one.
Are you going to be living off the royalties from this wedding?
Oh God, yeah. I mean,
oh yeah, the £100 a time.
It's going to pay for that keto diet. I was going to say zebra diet. Fucking keto diet.
So he's at the zebra.
I was reading Tori's comment. Love my zebra. Best buy for the business. Yeah, it's when you get one of these label printers, it really levels you up a bit on the reselling. Definitely worth it.
That's mine.
Oh,
I don't want to ever come in here and find you licking the zebra just because you need food.
Cost me 65 quid from eBay.
That's all right. It's not bad.
So what do you reckon, Andrew? Do you reckon he's sneaking food in when Belle goes out?
You've seen how much weight he's put on since he gone on that diet.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
do you know that theory would work if I ever left the house, but I don't leave the house?
Do you find him sneaking out at random times about dinner?
I can't wait until she gets back to work, me, and I can eat some proper food again.
when he's off to pick up boxes, he's actually popping down to local McDonald's.
Comes back empty-handed but stinking of Greg.
Reseller Jenny says, how does selling second-hand brand name shoes go in England? I can't give them away in Australia. I see in America they sell big time. I don't really do shoes, but Andrew does shoes, don't you?
Yeah, I've sold plenty of used shoes. They do particularly well with the foot fetishist market. So maybe we just need to target those keywords a bit more, Jenny.
Nick, I'm sorry, I had to let him in. He kept knocking on and he was texting me and everything saying, will you let me in? Will you let me in? And so, okay then.
And that was at the front door. We had to send him home first to let him on here.
Get rid of that troll. You don't know. Yeah.
£80 Queenie paid for us. I paid 100, yeah, so 3 years ago.
We've got a whole zoo going on here, haven't we?
Well, I wouldn't say a zoo, but there's a lot of zebras.
We've got a zebra zoo.
What's the collection of zebras called?
A pride.
Is it?
No, I don't know.
I was going to say, bloody hell. There's no way you knew that.
It's a pride.
First to answer, first to Google it. What's a group of zebras called?
A clutch.
A clutch.
It's a herd, isn't it? It's got to be a herd of zebras.
Yeah, I was thinking, is it a herd?
Night's Life, I still handwrite my addresses.
Oh, Kevin says that he knows Modbury. He's drank a few times in the Modbury, and that's literally around the corner from us.
Yep.
If it ever opens,
You've never been in it.
local.
Literally, if we can ever actually, we've been here almost a year now, and I think we've been in twice for meals, not even to have a drink.
Well, to be fair, the last time we went, we did try to have a drink, and they didn't have gin and they didn't have lemonade. So
was that
Who
with a
wants to
substantial
take the
meal?
Nike tag?
yeah.
Oh, what's that? Is that PSG?
Yeah,
What's that?
Somebody- medium, and I need a date on that tag.
Let's have a look at the front of it. That's quite nice.
Yeah. Let's see the logo. I mean, let's see the
It's nice, that.
PSG.
Yeah. What do you reckon for the era of the tag, though?
I don't know. Flip on the other side. Like I said, there's no website on there, right? When you look on there,
No website on that.
That's got to be
there is.
2015
There is not. It's the
or something.
website on the other side. It's the care label.
Yeah, that there. I'm sorry. There is a website on there or no?
No, there's no website on there. No.
Yeah, but is that now PSG? Have they changed their logo in recent or no?
No.
Their logo is pretty much the same.
No.
Yeah.
I gotta have a look on Google.
It's a nice top.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's very good for that one? There's a website called Pinterest. They're very good with. There's usually they have like because
we have Pinterest over here, you know, and the internet.
Yeah, that's right.
G's Independent Trading says evening all from the English Riviera. Is it? Are you in Devon as well?
eBay Depop reseller.
Ooh.
Oh, nice to see you. See, we've got everybody coming out from say hello.
We've got the world watching. We've got
the
India,
world.
Australia, America. We've got Wales as well.
Yeah,
I must say one
think
thing,
it was 90s, but it's
He's
really
gone.
good for the 90s piece.
See, I was basically thinking this when we were saying about the zebras, and I thought it was an unusual name for a herd. And is that right? Is it a dazzle? A dazzle of
That's
zebras?
That's it.
Oh yeah.
A dazzle.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, it's not unusual.
There's no way that's 90s. That top.
I wouldn't have said it was that old. Oh, what's happened here? Have I lost something?
Oh, yeah, you lost yourself.
It's all right, Krillin. You have a better internet connection in the car than they do at home.
No, trust me.
I'm
They
back.
just had to jump me. I just got kicked off. He just had to bring me back in.
I blame their internet.
Did you not find anything, Rob, in the Salvation?
No, the Salvation was all rubbish. Salvation rubbish, they should call it.
Are you serious?
To be fair, our Salvation Army ones aren't particularly great over here.
No.
But I'm going to try to go to even though the other one, I know there's a lot of resellers at, but I'm going to go to the other one anyway. We have a place called Savers.
Oh, yeah. They have that in Australia.
You guys have
as well, don't
Oops.
Andrew, some people are saying 90s, 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 black tag 2000s, according to G's.
It is a 90s tag, but
I can't be.
oh, yeah, no, it's definitely a 90s tag. But
I wouldn't have said it was that old, but then the tag does look old, doesn't it?
Tap Peddler Scotland's watching us too.
Oh, and Scotland as well. Yeah, let's not forget
And
Scotland.
you've got Life Redefined is from Wales too, so don't be calling Andrew anymore.
Apologies. So there's lots of people, isn't there? Right, are we going to call it a day? We're on 2 hours, 10 minutes, which is way over.
My bedtime.
Exactly.
Oh, boring
Way over.
stuff.
What do you turn into a pumpkin?
It's not that.
Pretty much. Pretty
it's
much.
It's like they've got to get up for work in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm up.
Oh, you guys have real jobs?
She does.
I have a real job. I get up at the crack of dawn, make the brew, and then he lies in bed for another hour and a half.
Not quite that long.
All right, too.
Yeah, so
You're a
let's.
lucky man, Chris.
Yeah.
You're a very lucky man.
You
For
keep,
what reason?
You keep reminding him of that.
To get a brew in the morning.
And something he's not mentioned, he's pulling his face with his keto diet. How many meals have you cooked?
None.
How many meals has he wanted to eat?
All of them.
They're all right, to be fair. They're all right.
I think anything tastes nice when you're starving, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's all right. It's fine. I just miss sugar. That's it, you said. Bread and sugar are the two things.
Well, the thing is, for years, your wife said you live off Haribo.
Yeah.
You're now on a keto diet where you're not having any Haribo.
The first place he's going to lose weight are his teeth, because I swear to God, they must be coated in that much sugar.
Mm.
He'll have like skinny teeth.
Right. So what's coming up this week for us on the channel? I've got a couple of videos out this week. We've got movie chats on Thursday at 7 p.m, which is films that make you cry.
Mate, it's killing me trying to get this down to like a top 10.
All of them. They all make me cry.
I've realised I'm just an emotional wreck.
And don't forget as well, if you want to catch Laney's Banish Bin tomorrow night at 7:30, I'm going to be on the Banish Bin on Big Girls Really Do Cry Laney's channel.
be bloody crying after having you on.
Hey?
She'll be crying after having you on.
Yeah, probably. Thanks for that. And I might actually do a live unboxing at some point this week if my bale arrives that I've bought. I've never bought a bale before. All the clothing that I buy, I've never bought a bale, so it'd be interesting.
James has said, "What's the Banish Bin?"
Oh, you'll have to tune in and find out. It's a bit like Room 101, where you have a category and you have to put things in it that you hate.
Like the keto diet.
Yeah. It's good though. If go back and watch, she does a different one each week, different person, and it's really it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Tori says, "Are you listing tomorrow?"
No.
Well, he better be listing, just not live.
Yes.
You might as well just shove a camera on, Chris, while you're doing it, mate.
Oh no.
What's the harm?
No, because I don't get anything done when I do that.
You don't do anyway.
It's had an easy day today. I did 20 listings for him over the weekend that he's done today.
Well, this is it. That last one, he was like, "Oh, she's already done this. She's already done this." He just literally pressed go on them all.
It's not quite as simple as that. Not quite as simple.
Oh, sorry, you're getting the advice off the chat.
And don't forget, this time next week we are drawing the prize draw, the raffle that everyone's taken part in, which is great. We're going to draw it next week, the winner.
Last 2 tickets to go.
2 tickets left.
Payne's Pancakes apparently is on at 7 p.m.
Oh, it's a busy night tomorrow because Night's Life is on as well. Night's Life is on Nick's channel, I think, or vice versa. Tap Peddler's on, Laney's on, so it's going to be a busy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta put in the Australian time, the New York time, California time.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
Right, guys, let's call it a night.
Yeah, let's call it a night. Thank you to you, everyone who's been on tonight. Thanks, Krillin, Andrew,
Cheers.
Oliverian,
Cheers.
Bill. Cheers. Thanks to you all and everyone in the chat for watching. Thank you very much.
It's been a good laugh again.
Yeah, been a good laugh. We like doing these ones.
Mhm.
And we're going to call it a day. Let me find the VT.
Yeah. And as always, stay safe, everybody, and we will speak to you all soon.
Hopefully see you all tomorrow night on Lane's channel. See you, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.